Wanted to send a message, most likely.
Well, that all loaded pretty quick. That was nice.
Go so far.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
All right, let's go do a quest.
Letter won't last very
Yay,
long. Out of
side
the
quest.
elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
You know, I mean, I complain about him, but I'm going to do him anyways because this is what I do.
He's never listening. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
I admit I zoned out and wasn't paying attention to what he's saying. I was thinking about this stuff. I will fully admit I did not pay attention to a single word he said, but I'm still going to do this quest.
That'll be enough for today. But how did the grocer know his dog?
So it took a tilt between the wardens of Brighton. if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him.
Wait. Oh, Porter. I
And
thought you
not
said
am
reporter.
surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
And I gotta walk all the way over there. And hello, 514? How goes it? That's good you got that out of your system. And it's taking a giant dump's nice.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
They already answered.
More of the lost
So I'm doing all
supplies.
right. Let's move this maybe over here. I don't really remember. Wait, actually, let's UI pop up. Move it over here. Upright? That might be good.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Oh, I thought that random lady was, random lady, not Jill?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Know what the hell did 514 mean by that?
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin something? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Dude, that's a fucking creepy looking dog.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Yeah, I can see this not having huge replayability. So I think that about all like movie games, you know, they're fun the first time. Some of them. But like, I don't know. I like, you know, actually, I enjoyed Last of Us 1, but I've never really had any like, ooh, I should go replay that. So there needs to be a fucking run button.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Yeah. There should be a little bit more levity. Ooh, we get to go slay some beastmen.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him. Too slow.
Joe?
Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. You know what to do. Get him, boy. There, boy. Too slow. Flames to me. There, boy.
Yeah, that was bad. I keep wanting to attack after a dodge, but with spinny moves like that, I can't.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
And then I'd still slip Jill the pickle.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
Wow, what a great
Not far
damn
from
it.
the south gate.
Really felt like he was worried about this guy.
I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the highway
Do
afloat.
you want Clive's cock?
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
Is the one thing I do think is a problem. Is the world's a little too big?
So sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Should it ease this in a little bit better? They're like, here's 20 billion factions. I don't know anything about any of these factions unless I go read the 20 lore diaries.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 was a fucking mess.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you
Yeah, it's about it. Did seem like an idiot.
Here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Anything catch your eye?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
I know how many side quests there are in this game.
Could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with.
And there's 76?
Man, must have been a bloody
Alright, we'll do them all.
Can't get up.
Only 76.
Try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. They say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up.
I still can't believe Forspoken exists.
Will you have
An
a word with
embarrassing game.
Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
See, I need to be able to run in these fucking villages. Like, why do I have to walk so slowly here? Bullshit.
Master Quint. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Sun's setting fast. We'll be back.
Go give their stew a stir.
Can I have another?
I should go grab my water.
2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill. You'll find bread and wine on the counter. If you need...
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
But how
did the grocer know his...
Nope.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
I'm guessing you have.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat.
But how the hell did it get on your PC?
We ate. And more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
That was such an MMO side quest right there. Did not need to exist at all.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. That's enough. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. There, boy. Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Get him! Over here. There, boy!
Yeah, Torgo's a good boy.
Looks like that was the last of them.
And of course, you can't have a good MMO side quest without now making me run back the guy, talk to him, then run back, and yeah.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
It's true. The ground.
If you're gonna do side quests, because the second I skip a side quest, that's gonna be the good side quest.
Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this out of the way.
Sick of talk.
Get him, boy! There, boy! Die!
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
And saying you want to fuck Martha?
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Martha's not even blonde?
Right. We've got work to do for her to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
At least that one was pretty short, so, you know, and there's a little bit of gameplay, so that was fine.
There he is.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in North.
Wait, why do I even care that my party makeup has changed? Doesn't really change anything?
Reach.
Sick of Toggle.
Hey, level up.
There. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that colour?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
So wait, is that a male hooker or just a weirdo simp? Yeah, that's what, simp. He's a simp?
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
Oh, I should go talk to the simp, see if he is a male hooker.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep
You're making a
prying
weird deal
eyes
with
from
these
looking
seals.
too
I wonder if it'll ever
closely at
matter.
that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise. Fruit's not getting any fresher.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with
Got
you.
pretty squinty eyes.
A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink?
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Give me one of those cows. The biggest.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Did one of them again?
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, with this mission, let me beat these guys up. That'll be fun.
But the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? Well, the bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You've got potential. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that was fun. Like beating up sandbags like that.
Now? Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I got a decent amount of money for that. And a meteorite?
I heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. I don't know how a bear.
I don't remember which one that is.
Stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Oh, this is the brown elf girl. Yeah, she's hot.
About what I wish to
Or
ask.
dark elf. I think it's the proper term.
That I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavours. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed.
That's a spite off your nose. Cut off your nose to spite your face. I was trying to come up with that expression the other day, but I could not think of it.
Been noticed, which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom, a freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Man, I can't believe I've misread the Grand Blue first beta dates.
We can't let people starve as well.
I totally thought it was ending tonight.
Heard the bones fell
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yeah.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
It is kind of funny that everyone did get a code except for Jacob.
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Yeah, I think it was really nice that everyone did sign up for it.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't.
I wonder if 90% of the game is just going to be about, you know, being a bear sucks and they're mean to bears.
And what of your
Kind of got that.
Wait.
We don't need another 8 hours of it.
That's what my hunger. Thank you, though.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I better to the Vale.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Benedicta?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder.
Well, I mean, they are whores. I think it's just supposed to be easy to rip it off.
Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced.
The markets are a veritable...
Not remind me.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue.
They just call me gay.
Where's the dame's brooch? One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there nigh on every night.
Damn, just let me jump off the fucking edge here. Eat invisible walls? Well, I guess it's not really invisible wall because Clive, for some reason, just can't jump at all when he's in the town. He just loses all jumping capabilities.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then.
Think I might see it.
Creepy green chocobo.
Suffer to keep your granaries full. Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us!
Don't let them get away.
That's enough. Get him! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Get him, boy!
Alright, so I get a nice item for that? If I go this fast in... Oh, and hello, Element. How are you? If I go this fast in towns, that'd be a lot more fun.
That's enough dallying, you.
Wow, more bear slaves? How shocking.
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
That looks like Element, but with more hair.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Well, 15 took a long time because they kept canceling it and remaking it.
If I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. Over here.
There, boy. Sicko, Torgal.
I don't know how long 16 took. See, how long did FF16 take to make? Looks like by late 2020, basic work on development had started. By April 2022, development was in its final stages.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
Yeah, the Luminous engine was only used for 15 and Forspoken.
Having fun.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Now, why don't we just chop his head off?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Hey, maybe now I get to go chop the father's head off? I'm just going to get to cut someone's head off. I'll be happy.
dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Well, I'm unhappy I didn't get to behead anyone. Maybe if I said I answered to myself? I don't know.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out.
Nah, his nose is too big to be
So
Nero.
bearers,
It does kind of look
bird or
like him.
not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Honest field music is almost exciting as Tears of the Kingdom field music.
Better already.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
I hope it's a person.
Beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl.
I really hope it's a branded. That's totally what they're gonna do here.
Walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
What a twist! Wow, you could have seen that coming.
Long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Keep your distance, boy.
Yeah, the abilities are way too strong. I guess that's why they have such long cooldowns, but it also makes combat kind of boring when you have such long cooldowns.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything. And you're lucky to get that much. Thanks for nothing.
Weren't expecting any new branded until...
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
I'll be needing some more straw for this.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the day. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Sick of Torgor! Get up! It's over!
And why are we trying to save the villager racist?
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a... Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
After it.
Oh, cool. I didn't know you could play with a dog.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new year.
Alright, give me one second. I gotta piss real quick. Hey, sorry about that. I'm back. Once I got some more water walls up.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really?
Yeah, I'm jamming.
Very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is...
Slow down there, 514. Go eat some
Why
Pag.
they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
All right.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments.
Welcome back,
Allow them
Element.
to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
I'm not sure why Element's calling me sticky cheese, but whatever.
Don't worry, the passage is
Probably some kind of racial slur. Are you saying you want to eat my dick cheese?
Garrison. I swear this passage used to be
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde.
Hey, he just said Among Us? Yeah, I did. I played it once with Vidya and Jacob. I don't really remember.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
It was with some other randoms as well.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
That's enough.
There, boy! Sick of there!
Over here. Get him.
There, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Not this time.
You feel that?
something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time. Get him.
That was nice. Couldn't see him for shit.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashyyyk.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Not this time. You know what to do.
Good old Mario Kart 8. Good game.
I'll never get used to that. Kashyyyk or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You've said being a dominant doesn't.
You know, I hope we get Titan from this so I can have a third
This is an ether.
Econ to shift to.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Well, there is going to be that new 2D Mario Wonder.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Looks like you could call her, isn't it?
I mean, it really does look like it's for literal babies.
If ever there was a reason to watch sticks and ether for years. Those cards of the game. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I mean, it might be fun, but I don't know. I've never cared much for the new Super Mario Brothers style, and it seems like it's that, but now with an annoying flower that talks to you. You know, that's what everyone has always been saying Mario needs. Mario needs a talking companion.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
I played the first one on DS. I liked it because, well, it was the first one. It was new, you know? I did like the DS one, the first one. I did not play much of the 3DS one. I never played the Wii one, and then I played the Switch port of the Wii U one, and it was alright. That's it? It was alright? I don't remember which came. The 3DS one had to have been the third one. And I don't remember what the order was. You could always do that. Odyssey's great. I really do love Odyssey. It's a really good game.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
I really should play Tsushima-sen again now that I have a PS5, so I can play it on PS5 and see it with the amazing PS5 graphics.
Sick of Toggle. There, boy. That's enough. Sick of Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
And yeah, I still have all my consoles. I'm pretty sure I still have my GBA SP somewhere. I never sell anything. I think it's probably because the one time when I was a kid in a garage sale, my mom sold my Genesis. Because of that, now I'm a hoarder. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not that much space. Another thing, I mean, I don't know, at least in my personal experience, never get a good price selling this shit.
It's over.
So it's like, I don't know. So let's say something happens and you want that Switch back. Well, now you're just fucked. You're gonna have to spend more money than you got back. Why not just keep it? You know, maybe right now you don't like, oh man, I really want to play Tears of the Kingdom or Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, but in a couple years you might feel like, you know what, playing some Tropical Freeze would be really fucking fun.
How tall are you?
Oh, that was Jill casting a spell. I thought it was some random enemy. I don't know, Elmer, are you saying you never get the urge to replay a game? You one and done? Like, yeah, that was fun, babe, but time for old Ellie boy to move on. Toss him aside like a cheap whore. Cheap French whore.
see they replaced that wooden door with
Now, hey, at the end of the day, it's your decision. I don't know. Like I said, it's feels like there's more, you know, negatives, benefits of just selling a console.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Oh, this is a timing thing.
Once more. Right. Seeing as you're trying now.
Okay. Oh, it's not. I thought he actually was going to count. I thought this was like, remember in Final Fantasy 7 when you had to press the switch? I thought it was something like that. I thought I was actually fucking it up, and no, it's just scripted to be fucked up.
Gonna keep us out.
I don't know. I guess it's still Prime 4, maybe.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
But I mean, I don't know how much you care about Metroid Prime. I never could get into Metroid Prime. And I love the 2D, but I couldn't get into Metroid Prime. The first one, it was one of the first games to ever make me feel motion sickness. I remember just feeling sick playing Prime on the GameCube.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry, state
I don't know. You know, the Switch hasn't even gotten a true Donkey Kong game.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame
And Tropic Freeze is just a Wii U port.
How did he make it out alive?
Shit, another thing, did we even get a Summer Direct?
You should try it.
We did, didn't we? But they didn't really announce anything. I remember E3 in like June they'd announced a bunch of shit, and then E3 died, and now no one really cares about announcing stuff in the summer.
Oh no.
They're making it.
Just something you two won't touch on. Maybe later.
Those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines.
There are 2 places.
Did Sony even do a summer show? They did, didn't they? I don't think they announced anything good. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not that they stopped doing summer announcements. I just don't give a shit about anything they announced. Everything they announced at these summer shows is suck ass.
Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away.
And I blame it all on Nintendo and Nintendo Direct. I'm sure you could just do a low effort thing and people would eat it up. Oh shit, that was a huge slash. I guess it's not Nintendo's fault exactly, it's just video games in general.
Too slow. Not this time.
So, I mean, I will say, I'm not like one of those people who don't even play modern games. I mean, look, I'm playing a modern game right now. You've been playing a lot of modern games lately?
Don't let them get away.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Well, I wonder if I'm going to fight a boss here? Nah, there's no way that could happen.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
I don't know, this might not be a boss fight.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. You know what to do, boy. Get up. Sick of trouble. There, boy. Sick of trouble. There, boy. Sick of trouble. Get him, boy.
Tales games have always had the, you know, golly, I wonder if there's going to be a boss coming up right as you get to a room that, like, has a save right in front of it.
Get him, boy! Not this time. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Lend me your Sick of Torgal.
Dragon Dance. You gonna power up?
Too slow. Not this time. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
That's a Pokemon reference.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
I already used that potion. I mean, he's almost dead. Yeah, see?
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Oh, he's going to choose that option.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work.
That was his grand plan, just smack it with a sword.
We need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively.
I thought it was going to turn into Ifrit.
Clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Sid's already dying. Don't make him turn into Ramu. Rama? I don't know how to say his name. So it's called Ramu? Rama?
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
I guess Elm's having a threesome with Sid and Whoopi Goldberg.
Sid!
Oh shit, it's Zeromus?
Ifrit. I need Ifrit.
Or does this look some kind of dark Aegis?
Can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Why doesn't she turn into Shiva? Or at least Mecha Shiva? It kind of looks like Aaron from Attack on Titan.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Ooh, he said a naughty word. I would say the guy who made this game, at least he's pretty consistent in his love of all fights need to be in circles. Circular rooms or rectangular rooms? Only places where you can fight?
Yours. Mine.
Hey, this sound was a little bit cooler. I like this kaiju fight. Hopefully, I'll get more mechanics and stuff to it.
It's done. How many more could there be?
I could have figured out that mechanic. No, Clive had fucked it up, now I'm gonna get fucked. Yeah, it's alright. I'm enjoying it. I wish there was a little bit more to it. And hello, Seema. How are you? It's always just, a little heavy-handed. And the side quests are MMO tier in the worst way. I'm doing alright. Oh, I guess I can't get to him before. Oh, that was bullshit. Did I kill him? I do like that you do call it literally like cinematic evasion and cinematic strike. like this thing, that there's this like, you know, class of people, they're branded, they can use magic, and apparently that gets them enslaved. I don't really get it, but whatever. So we just had like a whole 2-hour section of like, hey, they treat the branded poorly. It was like really fucking heavy-handed. It kept going on and on about it. That was a little annoying. Like they had one kid who literally kept one as a slave, and the pet, you're like, oh no, my pet ran away. So I was like, oh, go find your pet, little miss. And then what a shocking twist, it was a branded she was keeping as a pet. By the way, one of these QTEs, I sat there and did nothing, and nothing happened. You kind of have to do something for it to progress. It doesn't even. Well, I don't. It was one of the MASH ones. You might have fail states for the like dodge and strike ones. I need to level up abilities.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
I don't know who he is. What the fuck's going on? Maybe I wanted to become one with him. Maybe I would have gotten more mechanics.
Sid.
Yeah, you really can tell this was made by Final Fantasy 14 people. Like all the battle arenas, like the side quests.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
It's kind of sad Sid's dying. He's been the only good character so far. Oh shit, am I getting lightning powers now? Oh, his abilities might be fun.
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop.
Oh, also they use a lot of naughty words in this game. A lot of fucks and shits. And it just kind of comes across as trying too hard. Like, it feels like they were told, if you want to be mature, you gotta say fucking shit a lot. That's how you tell this is a mature story. Because they said fuck. What's this shit gonna be? Oh wait, I can't believe I screwed up the times on Grand Blue Rising beta.
Grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
I thought tonight was the last one started at 7. Yeah, I meant to play yesterday, but then I fell asleep early. Oh well, I had a fun session when I played it on the pre. Might be because they changed the way hard knockdowns work. Yeah, that's yeah, that too.
Sorry, Clive.
I think they'll probably change the throw thing. I don't know. A lot of people really don't like that. That's even the Japanese players I've seen complaining about that.
You remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Joshua, yeah, that's it. This is Joshua.
I know you're there, Ultima.
So I saw
You have learned our name.
Tororo, the Percival player.
What else have you learned, Phoenix?
You seem to like that Percival could get to like a 75% damage combo off an anti-air.
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions.
Yeah, I think it's going to be another Percival domination game.
Tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his
Yeah, he is like one of the few EX moves that can combo into.
this. If you want him,
You do his like EX stab one, it does a shit ton of damage.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
His face kind of looks like a Borg.
We'll leave. My brother.
I think Sieg's gonna get nerfed pretty hard because he seemed like a scrub killer kind of character.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Oh, yeah, I also saw, yeah, none of yours EX moves are that good, but then you got some, like Bubs has a full screen, his little, like, suck orb. You do the EX suck orb, it's really good.
These flames are nothing. You will
his to the
Yeah, his cat robot's nice.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I...
You heard Luwayne got a lot of system change buffs since he already had a thing where he can eat food to restore meter.
My brother, I don't
So he gets a lot of meter. And meter is really nice now, even more so. Also, the throw startup is now 4 frames. So basically, throw is one of your best punishes.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
But yeah, so the best way to punish a lot of stuff now is just throw it. He's the Phoenix, he'll be fine.
Just try and get to my brother now.
So I guess he sucked up the evil guy? I don't even really understand what the hell the evil guy was. I'm sure there's probably some lore entry codex book about it. Well, like I said, there's some stuff I just really dislike. I think overall it's not bad. Oh hey, the inevitable raid on the place? The hideaway?
Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Do you mean his new dashing one?
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Oh, they buffed that? I don't know, everything Beligo has is stupid.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Here's one thing also, I like games that have good characters, and I don't know. So far, none of the characters have really been endearing. I guess because everyone's got to be so super serious all the time. There's no moments of levity. Yeah.
Finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives.
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
I wonder what chocobo sausage would taste like.
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
I don't know. Like destroying the crystal like that should have been a.
It's good to see you,
I'm
Sid.
blanking on it. Sector collapse, the disc collapse in Final Fantasy VII, but no, we're straight to the time skip.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Hey, where's my dog?
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Nah, I'm Sid. I'm Sid now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm Sid now. People still reference Captain Phillips. I like that movie.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to
Jesus,
believe
straight into
us.
another cutscene.
We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Well, we are in some kind of a Radiant-themed area.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's convenient that they were holding these people in a circle arena. It's Clive's favorite place to fight.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on.
Summon the others!
The bearers?
Safe.
Sid dies! It's over.
Yeah, I always about it seemed like it could be fun.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
No? He's the one that needs like teeth growing out of the side of its face.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
I can never fucking dodge that kick. Alright, we killed the cat, I guess. The mean. Also, I apologize, Seema, I'm going way over. I didn't think this would kind of be stuck in a singular segment like this for so long.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right.
Yeah, the woman there. Standing next to Clive. That's Joe. Basically, Clive's own a hole, I guess.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
He doesn't really do much other than exist to be dicked down by Clive.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
Yeah, it's really funny. Some like, especially like some side quests and stuff. I don't know, just be like just standing there. It's almost creepy. I guess they just rebuilt the hideaway in the exact same spot where it was previously attacked and destroyed and everyone died. That doesn't really seem like a good idea to me, but hey, what do I know?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
You know, speaking of optional party members,
When Sid said that
I'm gonna say one thing. I've never cared much for story in a lot of Fire Emblems because of that. Because of permadeath, everyone could not be there in the next cutscene. So like no one ever does anything. I don't like that.
Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want.
Like you never let anyone do anything because they could just be dead.
It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, love.
Hey, you can just do it wherever you want. On stream, off stream, doesn't matter. Do whatever you feel like doing, whatever makes you happy. Oh, I guess we did move the hideaway. It's just on the exact same spot on the map. Now we're in a destroyed airship, I guess. We have a new home.
Otto was on.
And I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Save. Alright, good stuff.